Hello each and everyone watching this video. Thanks for watching and subscribe for more videos. In this video we are going to see, did you know you can build web apps just by using prompts? It is now completely free thanks to the power of AI. Let me show you how you can get started right now.
For decades, if you wanted to build an app, you had to spend years mastering complex programming languages. You had to understand intricate software architecture. Basically, it was a massive barrier. But that era, it's officially over. Welcome to this explainer, where we're going to dive into a fascinating case study of how a totally surprising pop culture icon just proved that the massive barrier to creating software has vanished, literally overnight. So let's dive into this by asking a question that seems like a total paradox. What does a reality TV star, DJ, and global brand mogul have in common with your seasoned Silicon Valley software developer? Up until very recently, absolutely nothing, right? They were separated by this impenetrable wall of technical jargon and specialized education. But, as we're about to see, the fundamental rules of tech have completely changed.
Believe it or not, Paris Hilton actually describes herself as an undercover nerd. She's been a longtime Android user, and recently, Google tapped her to be Android's first ever icon in residence. It's a brand new ambassador-style role focused entirely on showcasing AI-powered creativity and app building. Now, when Google first approached her, Hilton assumed she was just going to be, testing out some new consumer tools. But instead, she discovered a platform that dramatically lowered the barrier to creating actual software. It allowed her to step right into the role of a developer and build her very own fully functional app. Crazy, right?
Part 1. 3 prompts. 0 code. 3. That is the magic number here. It took Hilton exactly 3 text prompts to generate her custom productivity app. No Java, no Python, no spending months wireframing or debugging. Just by using Google's Gemini Canvas platform, the entire underlying software structure was generated simply from her communicating what she wanted to see. 3 simple instructions were literally all it took to move from an abstract concept in her head straight to a working prototype in her hands. Her app, which she named Iconic Ideas, wasn't born from some highly technical blueprint. It came from a very human need. Hilton wanted a digital space to capture those fleeting business concepts, creative inspirations, and tasks before they just vanished. Something specifically tailored to help her manage the constant stream of ideas associated with her ADHD. And, because she was the creative director here, she commanded the exact look and feel of the software. She requested her signature aesthetic, and the AI delivered a highly personalized design that was, naturally, pink and sparkly. She got to focus entirely on the purpose and the appearance, while Google's Gemini handled 100% of the technical heavy lifting. Part 2. The rise of vibe coding. Okay, you absolutely need to know this term, vibe coding. It represents a total paradigm shift in human-computer interaction. You no longer have to speak the computer's language because the computer now speaks yours. Vibe coding simply means you describe what you want your app to do in plain, everyday language. Then, instead of diving into a code base to fix bugs or add features, you just have a conversation with an AI assistant to refine the results. You talk to the platform exactly like you talk to a human developer. You request layout tweaks, new features, different functionalities, and the AI instantly generates the updated software structure. It's basically like magic. And the contrast here is just staggering. For the last few decades, traditional app development required an incredibly steep learning curve. We're talking specialized knowledge of coding languages, deep understanding of software architecture, and highly specific skills in user interface design. Vibe coding takes this entire dynamic and shifts it from an exclusive, highly technical skill into a conversational, collaborative, creative process. It relies solely on your ability to articulate your vision in plain English. So this really breaks down into a simple 3-step process where you act as the creative director and the AI is your entire engineering team. Step 1, you just describe your goal in plain English, exactly like Paris Hilton did with her ADHD productivity app. Step 2, Gemini steps in and instantly handles all that complicated back-end and front-end development. And Step 3, you interact with the prototype, tell the AI what you love, what you want changed, and you refine it. This process completely removes the friction between having a great idea and actually testing that idea out in the real world.
Part 3. Democratizing software for everyone.
Now, let's zoom out a bit because Google's broader goal here goes far beyond fun celebrity team-ups. It's really about empowering millions of people who have never learned programming languages to quickly turn their ideas into functioning prototypes. Google didn't just work with Paris Hilton on this initiative, they also put this exact technology into the hands of students and young creators, and what they found was absolutely incredible.
The exercise demonstrated just how fast everyday users can move from an idea to a functioning prototype when an AI is handling the technical work. Think about what this means. For entrepreneurs who can't afford a development team, educators who need custom tools for their classrooms, artists wanting to share their work in new ways, or even small business owners trying to streamline their operations, the gates are officially open.
So, what should you take away from all of this? The ultimate takeaway is profound. The power to build technology is no longer hoarded by a tiny fraction of coders. It is now entirely in the hands of the everyday user. We're seeing the role of software developer evolve into something much closer to a software director. It's a highly collaborative, creative process where your imagination is genuinely the only limiting factor.
The technical hurdles have been completely removed. So, I want to leave you with this thought to wrap up our explainer. If 3 conversational text prompts are all it takes to go from a blank screen to a fully functioning piece of software, what ideas have you been sitting on? What real-world problems could you solve today? Now that you don't need to be a coder to build an app, what will you bring to life?
That is exactly how I planned it. Let's keep this run going. If you like the video, hit the like button and share with your friends and family. Don't forget to subscribe